Man City. Man City are back in this title race. So many people wrote them off, including myself. I didn't think this City team had the minerals, had the quality, had the big game players, had the composure, had the manager anymore to go out there and win a league title. And as it stands, at one point during that game, when Szoboszlai scores an unbelievable free kick, Liverpool go 1-0 up. But as all champions do, as Arsenal are currently doing right now, you never quit. You keep going, you keep battling until the whistle blows. And Erling Haaland steps up with a big header to play in Bernardo Silva. Erling Haaland then steps up again with the penalty. Huge VAR at the end. I don't care if you're a City, Liverpool, Arsenal, Spurs, Man United, any football fan watching that game should have wanted that third goal to stand. Because now City are without, and now Liverpool are without. Liverpool have had Liverpool have had Dominik Szoboszlai sent off, and Man City have had a goal chalked off, which could be massive. This title race, who knows? Who knows? It could be one on goal difference. We've seen this before with City. I'm still saying that as it stands right now, as of the 8th of February, I still believe Arsenal will win it. But now, City have shown everyone that they are in this. You know, after drawing to Sunderland, drawing to Brighton, drawing to Chelsea, Arsenal have had their opportunity to go 12, 15 points clear, but they drew to Forest, they drew to Liverpool. However, they bounced back, they beat Leeds, they beat Karat Almaty, they beat Inter Milan. They absolutely dismantled Sunderland. City have now shown everyone winning at Anfield for the first time in Pep Guardiola's career in front of a crowd. The first time since the 1920s that Manchester City have done the double over Liverpool. Look, it's not the Liverpool of last season. This isn't the champions Liverpool. This isn't, I'm going to go out there and dominate you, Liverpool. But it's still Liverpool and it's still Anfield. And this isn't the best Man City team we've seen. This isn't the Centurions. This isn't the treble-winning City. This isn't the Man City that have won Champions Leagues. But they are now back in the race. And that, for me, is why that fixture, that game, those moments, the VAR, the drama, that is why the Premier League will always remain the best league in the world. And if anyone prefers La Liga, the Bundesliga, Ligue 1, Serie A, Liga Portugal, you're entitled to your opinion. And I'm sure there's drama in those leagues. I'm sure there's big moments. But the Premier League, mate, two giants of English football, City and Liverpool going head-to-head, red card, VAR, penalties, everything. Make sure you go down and drop a like on the video if you haven't already. We are getting very, very close to hitting 100,000 subscribers, guys. If you haven't already and you enjoy the content, please hit that subscribe button. We are steamrolling our way towards 89,000. We are under 400 away now. The support genuine on this channel is absolutely obscene, but let me know your thoughts. I want to talk about a number of players, and that was a big game of two halves. Man City dominated the first half, big chances, a lot of possession, and then in the second half, Liverpool came into it, scored, and City showed what they are. Now, as a neutral of that game, I wanted to see end-to-end football. I want to see big moments. And when you look at the 11s, when you look at the team selection from Guardiola, when you look at the team selection from Arne Slot, again, Dominik Szoboszlai, forget the red card. I want to talk about his performance. That free kick is as good a strike you will see. Now, the goalkeeping critics, the goalkeeper nation, will be coming out there and saying he should have had two men in his wall. And rightly so, Gary Neville said that on commentary as well. On another day, if you put Rodri or you put Guehi or you put a big lump in the wall, they stop that. But take nothing away from that strike. And how many big players is on this pitch, by the way? Every single player on this pitch, other than Semenyo, Ekitike, has won, and Kirkes, and Guehi, has won a league title. Every single player on there. Donnarumma's won Champions Leagues and multiple league titles. All of that City team, other than Guehi and Semenyo, have won a league title. And Nuri. All of those Liverpool players last year won it. So many big players. The back four, bearing in mind this is a City back four without Ruben Diaz, without Vardial, without you know, two of your best centre-backs. Guehi stepped in, got a bit of a boo from the Liverpool crowd, completely understandable. Kuzanov, Nunes, Rodri, you know, in the hole just in front. For me, when he's fit, when he's fully fit and firing, the best DM in the world. World football, simple as that. Haaland and Marmoush up front and a free just behind it. And Bernardo Silva, what a player, by the way. His third goal at Anfield. Like, genuinely, the guy is what, 31, 32 now. I don't even know how. I think he's won 6 league titles of Man City, a Champions League, multiple League Cups, multiple FA Cups. The guy is an absolute fantastic player for Man City, world class over the years. Salah, Wirtz, Gakpo, little bit disappointed with Salah and Wirtz, to be honest, today. A little bit disappointed with Ekitike. Konate was probably Liverpool's best player in the back line. Not just saying that because of the 7.3 rating. Again, Van Dijk not at his best. Kirkers, I thought, was okay. Alisson made some big saves, but Donnarumma, man. The best 2 goalkeepers in the world for me are both in this title race, and that's David Raya and Donnarumma. Now, maybe you could say Courtois as well, but on current form, you could argue the Barcelona keeper as well, but they are definitely both up there. Donnarumma, that save in the second half from McAllister's deflected volley, and he gets a big, strong hand. This goalkeeper has haunted me. That penalty shootout for England where Italy won the Euros, unbelievable penalty stopper. But when it comes to the big moments, this guy absolutely loves it. He is there to shine when the cameras are on him. And bearing in mind, he's only 26 years of age. Like, you think about what a career he has had already, and he's only 26. He looks about 40, the geezer. He really, really does. But he, for me, like, I'll debate this with anyone. He's the best goalkeeper in Europe. I'd argue the best goalkeeper in the world. He's won absolutely everything. He's won league titles. He's won Euros. He's won Champions League. He's won trebles. He's done a League Cup final with City. And that League Cup final, the next 3 weeks, or the next, between March and April, where they play in the league, they play in the League Cup final. And, they could have actually play in the Champions League. This Man City-Arsenal rivalry, for me, is exactly why one of the Premier League title races like to look at right now. This has got all the drama to go potentially to the final day of the season. I don't think it will. I think Arsenal will have it wrapped up by then. I was very, very impressed with Man City in the second half, but the last couple of games, like I said, drawing to Sunderland, drawing to Brighton, drawing to Chelsea, they haven't had the big game moments. Dominik Szoboszlai gets fouled. He must be 28, 29, 30 yards out, strikes it, and he hits it with the outside, and it curves round the wall and back in. And Donnarumma barely even moves for it. It's an unbelievable free kick. It really, really is. You can talk about the wall all you want, but take it as it is. It's a fantastic strike. Erling Haaland, though, like the player he is, 21 league goals and 6 assists in 25 matches, 151 goals in 182 games. Big goal and assist today. Since then, 7 games without Premier League, without a goal. Didn't score against Man United, didn't score against Wolves, didn't score against Spurs, didn't score against Exeter, didn't score against Bodo. A lot of games without a goal, but today he stepped up massively. And the Man City players and the fans should be very, very thankful, because that is one hell of a strike. One hell of a goal, not a strike. Talking about Szoboszlai. Ball goes in, he heads it over the top. Bernardo Silva runs onto it and gets his left foot to it. Alisson doesn't really stand a chance. And then the penalty, Nunes is running down that right-hand side. Alisson comes out, completely takes him out. And then Erling Haaland steps up, smashes it to Alisson's right, to his left. And it's a fantastic penalty. And you know what? At the end, Alisson's up front. Liverpool trying to throw the kitchen sink at it, trying to do everything to get over the line and win this match, or get something out of this match, draw this match, whatever it may be. City break. Cherki taps it from the halfway line. It just rolls and rolls and rolls. And then there's a coming together where Szoboszlai pulls Haaland. Haaland gets in front of Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai pulls Haaland, but they stop the goal. The ball crossed the line. They claw it back to the moment where Dominik Szoboszlai pulls Erling Haaland. And ultimately, as you can see the 11 that I showed you on screen, Szoboszlai was sent off. Now, I'll be honest, as I said at the beginning, any normal football fan should have wanted that goal to stand, because I just don't see goals like that chalked off. I really, really don't. But that, for me, is a massive, massive, massive win for Man City. In terms of the stats, in terms of match stats, they were the better team. Higher XG, obviously, it's going to be higher with the penalty. More shots on target, more big chances created, less big chances missed, higher passing accuracy. They were the better team. It's as simple as that. And what that does now for Man City, going into the midweek game where they are at home to Fulham, this should be a momentum shifter, which gives them the opportunity now to move forward. That game Wednesday night is going to be very, very interesting. Fulham, of course, nearly called it back from being 5-1 down to 5-4 earlier in the season. They've got a comfortable tie against Salford, and then they play Newcastle, and then they play Leeds. And Leeds is not an easy fixture by any stretch of the imagination. I do fancy City to, after this though, I do fancy City to beat Fulham and beat Salford. I really, really do. Newcastle, I think they'll beat them as well. Leeds, I don't know if they'll get the win though. This should give them the opportunity to go and start winning football matches, because you look at their recent form in the league, drawing City, drawing Spurs, those 3 draws there, losing to Man United, narrowly beating Wolves. The Premier League title race for me is going to go very, very deep into the season. I do think Arsenal at some point will win it, but I do think they're potentially, it could go to the final day. Who knows? Make sure you drop a like. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. I'm out.